Yo, it's your boy David Balls. I'm rocking with allhiphop.com. Make sure y'all tap in. Unorthodox, you heard?
Yo, what's going on, world? It's your man, Chuck Creekmur, a.k.a. Jigsaw, and I'm here with my man, PCG, the Peacoat gang member. You know what I'm saying?
Peacoat
David
gang
Bars
in
in
the
the building. Not looking for no
sir.
Rico, though. Just be clear. No conspiracy. What's good with you, my brother? How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. Happy to be here.
Yeah, thanks for pulling up to One World Studios, man. We big fans of the music, the movement, all of that. And we just wanted to chop it up with you a little bit.
Yeah. I'm fans of y'all too. I be tapped in.
Okay.
So, I see what's going on.
Appreciate that.
Yes,
appreciate that. So first things first, man, I want to tell you a little story. A couple years ago, it's probably at least a year. I was talking to an older guy, a little, old head, you know what I'm saying? He was grumbling about hip hop. I was like, yo, man, what are you talking about? Like, hip hop is all right right now. This was a couple years ago, so, it was a lot of good energy because the pandemic, people was cranking out stuff. So I said, you know what? Let me play something for you, man. I popped, boom. I hit him with this David Bars, like, boop. I was like, da 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 da. I hit him with a couple of them joints, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. He was like, man, he talking the same old stuff. I said, what are you talking about? Like, I was like, we can't satisfy y'all. Like, I mean, really, what does it take for you to be happy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you can't please everybody.
But it was the song, Everything Is Lit Now, da 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 da.
Blessings. Yeah,
Blessings. That's one of my favorite joints. But the reason.
So in this kiff now, smoking dope. It ain't for everybody, right?
But I mean, nah. I'm saying he was wrong. He was wrong.
Hater?
He was wrong. I'm not gonna say he was a hater, but it's like they don't want progress to happen. They wanted to be exactly what you heard when you were 16 or whatever, when you was a kid.
They gotta understand, the culture's gonna move forward, with or without them.
Yeah,
respectfully, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm here to push that envelope. Like, I'm pushing it to the next level. Like,
definitely
have it come with it, I'm gonna adapt.
Yeah, but my thing is, I thought you were like the perfect blend, to present to him.
That mean a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like, oh, let me play some drill rap to
one
to
old head out of the bunch. I ain't mad at that. He might like me now. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I don't want you to get it misconstrued. It was more about what I wanted to present to him. To let him know that the culture is in a good space right now.
Yeah, like you be basically, all right, that's how you feel. Like, hear this.
Yeah,
all right, boom.
Definitely.
He still hit you with a little.
Yeah. Well, he's still rapping, so that's part of it too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we keep it there. All right.
He probably gonna look at this like, man, he talking bad about me, but nah, it's all good, man.
I mean, you ain't say no names, so
but no, seriously, man. I mean, this has been, like I said, a couple years ago. I've been like just listening, man, just really seeing the progression. And you have this new album, Unorthodox.
Unorthodox.
Talk about that a little bit. What you got a couple.
Yeah, the album. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Mm-hmm. I named it Unorthodox because I didn't go into it with like a storyline. Okay. So when I create, I like to create from a genuine space. I kind of don't. I'm not walking into the studio, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, I kind of go with the music wherever it takes me. So Unorthodox was special. Like, a lot of people don't know. Like, the album was done last year. So what I was dealing with things with my mom. My mom was sick. I even got a call like, she got a month to live and such and such. So we moved her. She was in New York. So I brought her back to PA and stuff like that. So as I'm doing this project, I'm doing this. So this is my regular day-to-day stuff that I don't put out there. You know what I'm saying? So, my mom's passed.
I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah, it just made a year, October 13th. Shout out to my mom, Dukes. She looking down. But so when I had to go back in and change certain lyrics. Okay. So the album, it means a lot to me because it took so much from me. Like, I had to go back in and change lines because she passed. Wow. So doing them lines over was a little weird, but I said, it had to be done because I knew it was about to come out. But the album was so genuine, like just doing it, even the creative process. Like, shout out to Parks, Passport Gift, everybody that was a part of that project. And it was genuine love, bro. Like, everybody I did it with, I've known them for years. Right. It was just timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Park's been my engineer for years. Okay. And he's behind the project.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, it was just timing. And I really want people to tune into that album. It's just, it shows growth. To me, it shows a different side. You know what I mean? Like, I went through certain things, and I'm still here. Like, I'm back, and I'm here. Like,
you always have heavy lyrics, heavy bars.
I'm a deep thinker. That's all. I just like to say something that means something.
Yeah.
Because when I look back to certain stuff, I be like, I could have said something a little more thoughtful. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like I be taking the easy way out. Yeah. Certain lines, I'm like, yo, I could have. Damn, I ain't say this line. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's already out, and I don't dwell on it. I'm like, they gonna love it. You know what I mean? I appreciate the feedback, and but I do be thinking about stuff like that even more now. Like, as the person I'm becoming, I'm changing as a person. Like, I see things different. So I'm like, I have to say meaningful things, bro, because I don't want to mislead the youngest coming behind me. Like, not to say I'm not an old head, I'm young too, but like 10, 20 years from now, all that's going to be there to see it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to, he just gave us bullshit for this amount of time. Yeah. Like, I want everything to mean something. I want you to feel it. Music is, emotion is passion. Mm-hmm. So I want them to get that emotion from whatever it be. Yeah. But as long as you felt it, I got my point across. And I'm teaching you something at the same time. It's your choice to take it or not.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of incredible to hear you say that because, basically the state of the city is kind of crazy right now. It's, as far as I'm concerned, particularly if you talk about, drill, and not to say condemn drill, but to say that, the city is not letting drill performers perform. There's not really a heavy emphasis, in my opinion, on lyrics at all. So you having the last name Bars is kind of crazy for a younger artist. What made you kind of take this creative route in this climate in the city?
It's just, I've always been doing music. Mm-hmm. Like, so for me, like, I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Like, it's just me being who I am. Yeah. So when people say, "Yo, how do you keep going, bro?" I'm being myself. Like, anything I'm telling you on wax is all facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never sit there and say I killed 10 people or I did this or I did that. Yeah, I throw my shit in there, but I'm from the hood, bro. I'm from the Bronx, born and raised. Like, sorry, I was actually born in Manhattan.
Oh, no.
I was born in Beth Israel Hospital.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
14th Street.
Okay.
I don't know how that panned out.
Right.
I went from there to the Bronx.
So they might have wanted you to have
it's dope. It's dope. It's like I wasn't born in Jacoby like everybody else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 14th Street, and then I was in the Bronx. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just me, bro. Like, I don't care how the people gonna gravitate to it. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm giving you me, I can't do nothing else. Right. Because now I'm disrespecting myself. Like, I got to be able to look in the mirror and be like, I know who I am. Like, and I know who I am. Yeah. So I'm going to give you who I am. Like, you going to talk to me 10 years from now, I'm going to just be wiser. I'm going to, other than that, it's still going to be the same, person. If I grow, it's for the positive. It ain't I'm moving funny or I'm, you know what I'm saying? So I just give them me, like, 100%. Like, that's just how I make music. And like I said, I overthink stuff now, too. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I got to switch that line. Right. It just ain't going to hit in 5 years.
It's funny. I was talking to Sari the Prince, and he was like, I was talking about overthinking, and I'm definitely an overthinker myself. Okay. And I would imagine that, lyrically, it can be a challenge. But he was like, nah, you don't overthink. Just write. Mm-hmm. But what causes you to overthink so much, especially now when sometimes it seems like people don't even care?
Like I said,
it seems like I might.
The fact that they not doing it makes me want to be the one to do it. Yeah. Like, I still don't get it confused. There's great music out. You know what I mean? Like, Nas just put out great projects. Yeah. And he's saying a lot of ill stuff. Like, so if they catch it, they catch it. But like, it goes back to the younger crowd. Like, that's where I come in. They might not want to listen to Nas. Yeah. Yeah. But Nas got 20-something years older than me. But I just, I come from that. I listen to those type of rappers. So, you know what I mean? Like, for me, that's just what it's always been. Like, I just like learning something from the music. Yeah. That's why I came up listening to Ho. Ho's my favorite rapper above all. Okay.
We're going to get your top 5 later.
Yeah, the top 5 is always difficult.
Come on, man.
Can I put me in my top 5?
Nah. You can, but we stopped letting people do that because
it's cliche.
Everybody started doing it, and then I was like, "Come on, bro!" Like, so if you want to say, let's just go into it. Let's just go into it. So first of all, like, Jay-Z, you know, he's at the top of my list as well. Why is he at the top of yours? Like, what about him?
For me, he inspired me the most because at the times when I was listening to Hove, like I was actually going to buy the physical copies. Okay. I'm a kid walking in the Best Buy getting all Hove albums. Mind you, I ain't had no job. I'm taking, you know, what money I get from Christmas or whatever, my parents, and I'm going to buy this man digital CDs, like, and I was excited to do it. I'm opening the joint, I'm reading shit, you know what I'm saying? But not even that, like, he taught me how to move a certain way, you know what I mean? Like, if you do this, this'll happen. Right. You know what I mean? He always gave you the good and the bad. Yeah. So it's like, I'm learning something as I'm listening to this. So if you somebody that don't have like somebody giving you that type of advice or, you know what I mean, whatever it might be, like, you know, that's where you got it from at the time. Right. From an artist that you might have looked up to or like what he talking about, but it's not like he leading you in the wrong way. Yeah. So that's why Hov was my favorite rapper. And to me, he's the one that adapted all the changes over the years. Yeah. Facts. Lyrically, he drop a verse tomorrow, everybody gonna tap in.
Man, that's all people listen to from the Khaled album. Respectfully, yeah. If you say you didn't go straight to Jay-Z's verse, you probably lying. Yeah. Facts. No
I appreciate a whole verse. Even now, he could be 78. I'm still gonna appreciate a whole verse, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Like I came up on Hov and I tipped my hat. You know what I'm saying?
So who else is in your top 5? We got
Nas is definitely in my top 5.
Yeah. I could feel that.
But if we talking old or new, because
you could throw whoever in there you want to. If we
talking current, I gotta have Cole and Kendrick in there.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of them. Like I said, I like to listen to people with messages. Not saying on some preacher shit. Yeah. That's not what we doing. But
what you think of the new Kendrick though?
I like the new.
You
Kendrick.
Liked it? Okay.
I was bumping some of that on the way here. Like, you know what it is? People don't want to like tap into it because the attention span is so like they desensitizing everybody to where you don't even want to dissect it. Like I like to like, oh shit, I listened to it again, I heard something different. Yeah, true. It ain't just going over my head because I'm paying attention. Yeah. But I also like the little melodies and the melodic stuff he do on there to make it catchy to those people. Yeah. But the shit he's saying is ill. Yeah. Like he's saying a lot of shit.
He's saying a lot. He's saying
he's exposing a lot.
Yeah.
He's saying a lot. Like it's like I said, off record, it's good versus evil. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's
good
like
versus evil. Okay, when we get through to the top 5, we're gonna talk about the business good versus evil. Okay. All right. So is that Jay, Nas, Kendrick, Cole, or are they two?
I mean,
are they one?
It depends if we talking old or new, but you know what I mean.
You want to separate your top 5 old, 5 new?
I mean, I really can't say a top 5.
You don't want to do that?
But no, I'll give you like, so coming up, I like Snoop.
Okay.
I just was telling somebody this the other day, like, I don't give Common enough credit. Because I like
Common's that's a lot. Real man.
And I've never mentioned Common in an interview, but I'll go in the car and listen to The Light. Or, one of his old joints that he did. So I definitely want to give Common his flowers.
Common,
I would
man.
love
Definitely.
to work with Common.
He's one of my favorites. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely.
I like his music. Yeah. And, it's got me through certain times. Like he got that feel good,
man.
Positive, but he's also an MC where you bring him in the room, he can start spitting.
He can break dance.
I know he too, but like I said, that was before my time.
He can rap off the top. Yeah, facts.
So by the time I got introduced to these dudes, they was already, when Hov and them came out, I was like 3. Yeah. Whatever. I was a kid, so I didn't get that till later. So even me going to buy the albums, that was years later. These albums already out.
I got you.
Some of them was, I caught up. Yeah. But obviously he's been doing his thing since I was a kid in diapers. Yeah. But like I used to listen to Wu-Tang. Snoop, I love Snoop. Yeah. I had like all his albums. I don't think it was that many in that time. I probably had like 2 or 3.
Got you.
But so if we talking old, I gotta put Pun in there.
Yeah, big Pun.
Pun. I don't like to sound cliche because it's like everybody go with Big E, Pun, Hov, Nas. But if we talking facts, it's it's a lot
Pun
of great
don't come
artists.
up that much though. Pun doesn't come up enough.
Yeah, because they say he don't got enough projects, and they starting to say the same thing about Biggie.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen that in the interview recently where they was like, can't really put him. He only got 2 albums. Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's true though, because when he first died, it was like young. It was still young.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't the second album come out when he was already gone?
Yeah, he had passed.
So I'm starting to see that now, but that's because the years is going by more. So certain things are starting to change. But top 5 is hard for me, man. But if we talking right now, I would say Kendrick, Cole, Hove still there. Nas is still making music. And shit, I'm missing somebody. I'm missing one. That was 4. But right now, artists, nah.
Not too many?
Not too many. I don't really... I like Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby here, Sag like me, too. I think his birthday a couple days away from mine. So, I like Baby. I think he's dope. But as far... There's not really too many new people. Like, everybody here today gone tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. So let's talk about the industry. You just mentioned good versus evil. Yeah. So you always... You know, like you say, you talk your stuff, but you also keep it like a good amount of positivity in there too, wisdom as well. Why do you say there's like a war between good and evil right now?
I say that with everything because even if you see the way the world is now, a lot of people mask is coming off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, and they can't help it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the truth is coming out in a lot of different aspects. It ain't even just music. Music is like a small part. Mm-hmm. We talking about, you know, just being men and, you know, seeing how everything is playing out. It's good versus evil. Like, it's a spiritual war out here. Like, that's why there's never no excuse for why certain things happen. It just happens. You be like, damn, he ain't deserve that. Right. Or she ain't deserve that. He was good people. Yeah. But, you know, people make choices. Yeah. And them choices follow us. So, I'm just trying to do my best to be a good man outside of music. Yeah. It ain't just all about music, bro. Like, I want people to understand that I'm a good person. Right. Beside the music. Right. So even if you don't like my music, you can have a conversation with me. Right. I'm very, you know, outspoken. I speak my mind. Yeah. You know, I give people the respect they give me. You know what I'm saying? So, good versus evil, that goes with everything. It's a war out here.
How do you manage that though with the way music is now? You know, it seems like you have to be extreme in life as well as in the music. You know what I'm saying? So, especially here in New York, people getting shot so much, you know what I mean? So many beefs, you know what I'm saying? And those are the people that we most recognize on our platforms, whatever that is. Whether it's good or bad, usually the bad is going to get more attention.
Yeah. But I feel like they push that too. Yeah. Because they control the algorithms.
Absolutely.
Quote unquote. Mm-hmm. So if I'm talking something positive, I'm going to get them down. Yeah. If I go on there wilding out, that's what they want. Yeah. But that's just me self-destructing our own people because the people that want us to do that, they don't come from where we come from. Yeah. No. So I said this in another interview. It's like I'm not going to degrade myself or do something I wouldn't normally do. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care what y'all give me. Like, give me $1 million tomorrow. But if I feel funny when I leave, it's not right. If it don't sit right with my soul, bro, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't do it, bro. Like, I got to be 100 with myself before I could give somebody that. Yeah. So it's basically saying, like, my relationship with myself got to be all right for me to even treat others all right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And my, you know, things that I went through made me become that person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, it's all a program. Like, it's all just, yo, do this, you going to get lit. Like, but for how long? Right. Because then they only going to remember me is for the dumb shit I did. Yeah. Yeah. They not gonna remember none of my lyrics, so me, I get real love. Like I could walk through my old block, and certain things, and they give me love. Yo, like I'm really in tune with the people. So ain't no feeling better than that, bro. I don't care how much millions you give me. If I can't walk to the corner store, you know what I mean. At some point, I know security and all that, but I'm just saying, like, if I can't do it, like where I know they gonna try to get at me because of the shit I was doing, and I got a clear conscience. Right. So I'm good on that note. It's like, I ain't going to do no dumb shit, just be walking through the hood. Right, I know they'll try to get me. I ain't special. You know what I'm saying? But I do have people that'll vouch. Like, nah, that's my nigga. Like, you bugging. Ain't none of that going down. You know what I'm saying? So it's just keeping the balance, like, and knowing who you are.
On your album, you know, we'll get into some of the things you've done in the past, but on this album, it's mostly you and some people.
This one actually had the most features.
Well, who did you? What made you like? Who made the cut, and what was the process like in picking the features?
Oh, so basically the features was Passport Gift. Okay. That was it, and he produced the joint as well as with Parks. Yeah, And like I said, you know, I've been around them for years, so it was just a matter of timing.
Yeah.
But that was really it. Like he did the beats, Parks did some of the beats, Pauls, and they you know, certain joints that I felt like, you felt like, we could throw a verse here. Because there's some like that I left a verse open. I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. Yeah. And they like sent me back the joint, like, yo, because they did extra things on the producer note.
Got you.
Like they added certain sounds, but everything was live instrument.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's dope. All the instruments they hear on the project, those is live.
Wow.
They doing that in the joint and it's being recorded.
I didn't realize that.
And a lot of the those they did, I wasn't even there for those.
Right.
So it's a collective. You get what I'm saying?
I got you. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
that's kind of dope because
put it on there now, they all live instruments. Like
say word.
You know what I'm saying? Like the drumming, the piano, the guitar, that's all they in there cooking up and it's being recorded.
That's crazy. You know and the thing is I couldn't tell. Like, I'm thinking of samples.
Nah.
Wow, okay.
We ain't do the, they've been around for a while, so they know the ins and outs, but we definitely played them joint. They played them, you know what I'm saying? But that's why, like, it's a special joint, because it came together, and like I said, it was so natural, bro. Like, it felt like the right thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even though we was just prepping to see when we was going to put it out and make it make sense. Got you. But it was done for a little while, but they went back in on the producer level and made it beautiful. I was sitting there like, damn, so I'm getting the joints. It's like new to me. I'm like, oh shit, y'all did this? Yeah. All right, cool. Like this is fire. Yeah. So for me, I kind of ain't had to do all the work as far as my verses and where I took it. They, they put their splash on that shit too. So.
Yeah, a friend of mine.
Yeah, it's love.
Named Sterling. He did a project with Boldy James where he took all these verses and shaped beats around them. Okay. And made it, a whole nother thing. It was like critically acclaimed album. But yeah, that's special though. But the point is the producer really it wasn't like beats, Nah. You know what I'm saying? Just,
send me the email and you know what I mean? If anything, they just worked around my vocals. Right. And they did that. You know what I'm saying? And even with the production, they didn't change none of the production. Right. So whatever I rhymed to, it was still the same joint. They just added sounds. Yeah, gotcha. You know what I mean? So it was like, oh shit. Yeah. But even that was just like, I was like happy. I was smiling. He sent me like the private link. I'm like, oh shit.
It's like getting a little free, a little gift or something.
So then I'm hearing it and I'm like, oh, this hook is different. Like, Gift put a hook on this. Hard. I'm like, oh, all right. So we've been working together for so long that it ain't like I was calling niggas like, yo, bro, I don't like this. I loved everything they did. Yeah. Like, yo, I thought everything was dope. Right. So that's how the features came about. But it was just us three. Got you. There's nobody else on there rapping besides Passport Gift.
Got you. Got you.
I mean, so that's how that came through.
Now, I know we don't want to talk too much about the past, but you have worked with some legends, man. Kind of like your introduction was DJ Premier and then DITC. Or at least when it came to my attention. Yeah, well, it was about it was really I met Preem at around the same time. But it was DITC first and then it was, the Preem thing cuz I knew Preem for a while. Okay. But like I said, timing. You know what I'm saying? So I did the bars and beats and then we did the barcode. Right. You know what I mean, which was ill. But like I said, like for me I just look at it like a learning experience. Like I wasn't as serious as I am now. Like I wasn't doing interviews. So for me, like it's a fresh start. Right. Like I ain't never really put my foot on the gas. Like gotcha. We do a little stuff out here and there, did a few videos, but it wasn't on the level I'm taking it now. Got you. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Why is that? Because for me, if I was working with those guys, I would be like, oh, this is.
I mean, because when I met them, I was a kid. Yeah. So I was around it for years. Yeah. So I wasn't like starstruck. Like these was my bros. Like I ain't look at it like everybody. Even when people ask me like, yo, how was it working with Preem? Like Preem is my guy. I knew Preem since like you know what I mean? Like I was in rap school type, you know what I'm saying? So I was just sharpening my tools, but I was just playing it back out. I'm like real laid back, bro. Like I don't really get excited or seeing certain people. I get excited, but I ain't like these is bros. Like that's like you with your brothers. Like, yo, how you feel with him? That's my brother. Like, y'all look at him a certain way. You know what I mean? And I get it. I know the accolades and the accomplishment. He a legend. But like I said, for me, it was personal because I knew him. So
wait a minute now. You keep saying this. Was your pops a rapper? Like what?
Nah, my pops didn't rap. For me, like I always met the right people. Like
yeah,
I don't know. Like it's what I said. Like this is God's plan, bro. Like I'm destined to be here.
Yeah,
I'm just coming for what's mine.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like I just always put myself, or the high ups put me in the right spot.
Right.
Whether it was a learning experience or, whatever. I don't take nothing as a L. I'm still here to talk about it. I'm in good health. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, like it's destined, bro. I can't really say, oh, you know what I mean, here's how to do it. It's just over the times you see how things pan out. So for me to get the preem joint and do all that, like that was destined to happen because I was around it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I played my cards right. Like I'm not a funny style dude. Like I keep it 100, I'm loyal. So it just worked. And like I said, timing. Because if I ain't wait, it wouldn't have happened. Right. It's not like as soon as I met, we did a project.
Can we do an EP?
Yeah, like for me, I was just coming through. I was just happy to be around, but I was putting myself in these positions, to where I was around that type of energy and that type of music. So, like, it's just something I love to do. That's how all that panned out. Like, to be honest.
Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but I felt like, oh, this is the next wave of, Diggin In The Crates. He's gonna carry that torch. Was that ever the case, or
nah? I was affiliated.
Yeah,
I never signed a DITC or nothing like that.
Got you.
That's the fam. You know what I mean? That's family.
Yeah.
So regardless, we gonna do what it do. Yeah. But there was never no like official stamp for that. Like, you know what I mean? So just to clear it up, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a family thing. You know what I mean? So that's what that was. That's why I said I was around it for a while. Yeah. So for when people ask me, it ain't, oh, he being cocky or nah, I've been around dudes for years. Like you know what I'm saying? So at some point that goes out the window because you getting a different side of the person. Yeah. So I'm not seeing the side y'all see because they're not opening that side to everybody.
Yeah, facts.
I'm behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's always love. You know what I mean? It's always love. I'm carrying, my brand. Yeah. And I'm pushing it forward. Like I said, that's always family. It ain't like I'm one of those. Yeah. But the focus right now is going forward. Right. You know what I mean? By any means necessary. I'm just trying to get what I deserve.
Yeah. What do you think you deserve? What do you deserve?
I deserve it all, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm coming. Like people understand. Like I'm a young nigga, man. Like I'm like in the middle. I'm bridging the gap. So, like the young niggas, they gonna fuck with me. The old heads already fuck with me. Yeah. I just don't want to get stuck in the box to where only the old heads fuck with me. Yeah. I'm not an old head. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm young. Like. So I know what they talking about. I know the lingo. Right. The shit that the old heads might not understand, nigga, I understand. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm in tune with what's going on. So I'm not here to be don't put a box on me. Don't put me in it. Don't put a ceiling over me. It can go as high as I want it to go. Right. You know what I'm saying? So but I back it up with music. Yeah. I'm gonna give consistent projects. I'm gonna get them, you know what I mean? Shit like, but I always feel like I know when it's ready.
Got you.
Like, I'd be like, yeah. Like, you know how some people make music for somebody else? Right. I don't do that. Yeah. I make what I like. Yeah. And I be the judge. Got you. But I got my team, you know what I mean? Like, if they feel a certain way about something, we go back in. I'm a team player. I'm not, yo, fuck y'all niggas. I ain't on that type of shit. You know, we a team. We gonna work as a team. But for the most part, like, I usually like to trust my instincts, you know what I'm saying? And it work out.
I saw an interview you talked about rapping over trap beats.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah. I did that a few times. But even on the trap beat, I was saying something. Yeah. Like, I still said substance. Yeah. I wasn't just mumbling. Like, I was telling you something still. Yeah. But, that came out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm young. I tried things. But I went right back to, you know what I mean? I ain't do that no more.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
I do a freestyle on it. You know, radio, they throw a trap beat on it, whatever. Yeah. But for me, I just want to make meaningful music.
Right. What made you initially start rapping? Like, what was the fire?
My older brother, shout out to Big Bro. He was writing raps and stuff like that. Yeah, he was writing raps at the kitchen table and shit like that. And I was like 9 years old, almost 10, and I was just like, want to be like your big brother. Yeah. So I'm like, what you doing, bro? Like, so I started doing it. Okay. And it's crazy because as the years went by, bro, he don't do music. Right. He still, rap, but he never took it to where, I'm trying to take it. So it's crazy that, he introduced me to it, and I'm the one that kept it going. Like, so shout out to bro for that, because I ain't even know what he was doing. Like, all I said was, I'm like looking, he over there with the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always behind him trying to do what he doing. Yeah. And, he led me to that. So, and like I said, I've just always put myself in around it. Yeah. Like I did talent shows in my, elementary school. Right. 5th grade was my first talent show. And I think I messed up that time. But the whole school knew me, so I was good.
Right. Did you win? Or
I don't remember. The first one's a little blurry. But I remember messing up bad. Okay. But like I said, I went to the same school, so I was in there from pre-K. I knew everybody already up until 5th grade, and then we graduated 8th grade. So it was like, yo, now you know what I mean? But I was still learning, but I had confidence. So it was like, you could tell me 100 times, yo, you whack. Right. At 10 years old, I'm like, all right. Right. And I just kept going. Like, I was like, hey, I'm going to be nice one day. Mm-hmm. That's how I ran with it, bro. I'm like, all right, I'm whack now. We going to see. And I just kept going, bro. Like, I used to carry the notebook in my book bag. in my back pocket on the train. Right. Going to Brooklyn to do sessions. Like, I moved around a lot. Okay. Like, I was outside before outside was outside. Yeah. Before they was yelling outside, I was really on the train, going to rec centers in Brooklyn to go record and doing certain things. So I always put myself in the music aspect. Like, and that kept me out of trouble for the most part. Like, certain things going on, I'm in the studio. Right. Or I'm with somebody rapping or talking about rapping and stuff like that. So for me, it's just always been a part of, what I'm doing. So I just love this shit, bro.
What's your situation like team-wise, like, label-wise? Like, are you...
I mean, right now, I got some things going on that I can't really discuss as far as that, But things is looking up. Okay. Very, very up. Okay. So that's why I said I'm coming, like, pause. Like, I'm here. Yeah. It's going down. Like, I already been through enough joints. Like I said, rest in peace to my moms. Like, certain things, they didn't break me down. They made me stronger. So now it's go time. Yeah. Like, I owe it to me. I owe it to her. I owe it to my daughter. I owe it to certain people. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm coming, bro. Like, I ain't start this for nothing. Yeah. But now is the time. Like, there's an open lane.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
And who better than, Yeah. Mr. Boss himself. It's an open lane. So I'm going to smile through the whole way. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be positive. And I'm going to spread love, and I'm going to spread what I got to say. Like, and I'm always going to give these niggas something that go back in. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a little brother, not much littler than me, shit, but I always try to, give him that game. So when I'm talking on certain songs, it's like I'm talking to my brother. Like, I want y'all to take it like that. Like, we all family. We all God's children, bro. Like, at the end of the day, take it. I want you to take it in a good way. Pause. Yeah. Like, I want them to, receive it in a good way. Like, don't call me no nigga. I ain't preaching. Nigga, I done said a bunch of gangster shit. Yeah. But it's bigger than that. Yeah. I ain't trying to lead my niggas down the wrong. You know what I mean? Shout out to Free my man. My man just got booked. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Love you, bro. But it's real things going on. Yeah, definitely. So I don't want to see none of my peoples doing bad. Like, if I could prevent it, you know what I'm saying, I'll do that. But my music I want it to be powerful. I want it to be meaningful, and I want them to accept it that way.
So if they offer you $1 million right now, all you got to do is...
I feel like you about to ask me something crazy.
Put on a dress.
Negative.
And...
Negative. Hell no. I'll respectfully turn it down. You know why? Because all money ain't good money. Right. And if I got to do that, that ain't me. Okay. So get that shit to charity.
All right. Give it to charity.
Yeah, why I got to do that for that?
Right. No.
So you got one up on me?
I'm just saying, it seems like that's what's going on. It might not be a dress, but it might be like...
If you could get through all of that and keep your integrity, your blessings going to come. Yeah. But if I take the meal, that's cool. You know what I mean? But I'm in the dress. Right. So what does that do for me after? Yeah, well... It ain't that much. They going to tax me. Right. You know what I mean? I don't even know if I owe anybody tax payment. Nah, I'm playing, but they gonna get me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get the whole M.
Right. That's a fact.
And then it's like you said, they only gonna remember the negative side. So they're like, that nigga boss had on the dress, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta live with that shit forever. Or for a minute.
I always like to hear, not to say that, he's so young, he don't know what's next. Yeah. But I always like to hear people say that, because the offer hasn't been made yet. You know what I mean? Like, offer's gonna be made if you get big enough at some point.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah,
it's on the way.
Yeah. So I always want to see what happens after the offer's made. You know what I'm saying? Because not to say that you're gonna do anything different.
Nah,
but
I
a
know
lot
what
of
you mean.
people do things different when that bag is presented or whatever.
Gonna see. You're going to see. We do this shit down again. You're going to see him the same person.
Okay.
Only thing going to change is me getting wiser as the time goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that, this what you're going to get. Like, I'm standing on mine, and I'm going to stay that way. Prolific. You know what I'm saying?
Prolific. Let's
right here.
Yeah, let's discuss
Rest
that.
in peace to the great Nipsey.
Yeah,
you know
Nipsey Hussle.
I'm going to stand on mine, bro. I'm going to stand on
Yeah.
my morals. I'm going to stand on 10 toes down. Like, I ain't folding for that.
Yeah.
They give me 10, I ain't put on no fucking...
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
But we gon', you know.
What is it about Nipsey Hussle? You know, you from the Bronx, Nipsey, obviously from South Central Los Angeles, you know, neighborhood Nips, Lawson boy and all that. What was it about him that, you know, made you even get a tattoo?
Well, to be honest with you, Nip inspired me. Same way he inspired a lot of people, you know, with what he was saying. And it just wasn't what he was doing and what he was saying. It's how he said certain things and the passion he had behind it.
Yeah.
You know, like you knew it was coming from a genuine place. Like he ain't look like he was on no funny shit. Like he kept it 100, bro. Like he tell us what he went through and what he was trying to do. And to me, he was on some, I wouldn't say Tupac shit, but he kind of like shifted things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel like they focus more on the killing of Nip.
Yeah.
The negative side of it more than what he was really doing. So for me, you know what I mean, the prolific was just like, I'm prolific too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Creative, I've done this, I've done that. So everything that fits, it fits me. So like I said, I was inspired by Nip. And I knew about Nip from years ago when he did that movie with Ving Rhames and Gilly the Kid.
Right.
So I already knew who Nip was, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't as tuned in with the music because he was really dropping like mixtapes and stuff like that. But I like Nip as a person. Yeah. Just I never met him, but I wish I did, you know what I'm saying? But watching his interviews and say, yo, this dude is going places, like he's a smart dude, like and he a hustler.
Yeah, definitely.
From the gate, like, you know what I mean? He bought his bread and he trying to help people, like he trying to push it forward and help the community. And he doing it all off the heart, like
absolutely.
You can't even be mad at that. Like I don't see how people can't get inspired by that. Yeah,
when I met Nip, it was you know, the one time I spent significant time with him was in Los Angeles, and it was during the BET Awards, and they were like, we need you to come down and talk to these kids. Okay. And when I got there, Nipsey was there. Dope. One of the panelists talking, and I was like, yo. That's and dope. he was somebody then, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, this dude could be anywhere right now.
He was growing.
Anywhere, I was like, he could be anywhere right now. We're going to sit here and talk to these kids. And it was a great conversation. He gave a lot of game, and only a little piece of that interview, that panel, is left. I wish, you know, this is like right as social media started to really bubble.
Okay, so it was a while back.
Yeah, it was a while back. So he had fuzzy braids. I ain't gonna lie, that was the one thing I was like, yo, this dude's braid. I was like, yo, man, why didn't you get somebody, you know?
And it was like, yo, I'm here to talk. Right. You know what I mean? Let's get it done.
Yeah. It was crazy. Nah,
his drive was amazing though. Like he wanted something, he went to get it. Like
shout out to him.
I can't even knock that. It's amazing to me. Like so I say he got his point across, you know what I'm saying? He'll forever be remembered.
Yeah, no doubt.
For the right reasons. He ain't never do no
for the right reasons.
Out of the whack type shit. Yeah. So, you know, he kept it true.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm here to do. That's all.
Who else would you like to work with? I mean, you know, you mentioned Nas, and if we could get Jay, you know what I mean? But is there anybody kind of like out here?
There's some singers I want to work with. Yeah. I want to do a joint with her.
Her? Okay.
Yeah, I like her. I like Tim's too. I like Tim's.
From the
Free Mind, the Future joint.
Yeah.
Because I went back and did my homework. That was a joint she already had on her own.
Yeah, gotcha.
And I thought that shit was ill because what she was saying and certain things. Yeah. There's a lot of like, I want to go left with it. I don't even really try and work with a bunch of rappers like that, like right away.
Right.
I want to work with like some artists, like singers, you know, people like of that nature to just put me in a different mindset and see how they work and you know what I mean, just channel all that energy.
Got you.
In a, you know, in an artistic way, because a lot of times rappers got ego.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get on the same page. Like he might be running 2 hours late, I might be 30, or you know what I mean, whatever. But I want to work with like musicians and shit like that.
Right.
That's where I'm like,
Got you.
That's where we at with it.
Okay. Do you really hate whack rappers?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't care what they do.
Okay.
Shit, I don't lose no sleep over them niggas. Right. My shit is like, if you getting paid, do what you do. Yeah. Like, I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm coming for what's mine.
Right.
It's only one thing you could do is show and prove. I ain't gonna just sit there and talk about whack rappers. Ain't doing nothing myself.
Right.
He can't be that whack if he making more moves than me.
Yeah.
So I can't really talk shit and be like, yo, this nigga whack, but he good. He getting this bread. He doing. I'm contradicting myself.
Yeah.
So I'ma just do what I do and prove my point. Like, that's it. They can keep getting their money. I ain't mad at that. We from the hood.
Right.
It's your bread.
Okay. If you were a drug, what drug would you be? Since you the dopest.
A drug. Damn, that's rough. I don't really do drugs.
You supposed to say crack.
Ain't heroin more addictive?
I think
they wake up 5 in the morning.
Fentanyl worse than heroin.
I ain't trying to do no fentanyl comments. I seen the internet going crazy.
Oh,
we
ain't even gonna mention that.
I'm the illest drug you gonna get, man.
Right.
But the good kind.
Right, fact.
I don't want people running butt naked.
Them zombies. Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be the illest lyrically, but I don't get the drug reference beside that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you said you're not a fan of the Knicks. I heard. I heard that.
Say that.
You did say that in the lyric.
Oh, I did.
You did say that.
I'm from New York, but never been a fan of the Knicks. All right, so for me, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I don't really watch sports.
Okay.
that ain't my cup of tea. Like I'm the like disloyal sports fan. Like I watch the Super Bowls,
right.
playoffs, and depending on who playing.
Man. You're not a Giants fan.
Nah,
what?
But I really don't care about sports. Like my shit was like growing up for me, it was just about getting bread and rapping.
Yeah. And
being fresh and shit like that. Right. I ain't really care about sports.
Okay.
Like my family into that. They, everybody like the Yankees and it was so real.
In the Bronx,
like, If I walk in my grandmother's crib with a different hat, they like, say yo, it matched that outfit.
Right,
like
exactly.
we not thinking about that.
Right, that's a fact.
I ain't getting paid off of none of that. Like I be seeing people debate, like they on the team. I'm like, people be ready to fight over this shit.
Oh yeah. People, if you wear this hat in Philly, oh my God.
I already know because I be out there. And the fucked up part about when you go outside of New York, they only have their teams.
Right.
You come to New York, they got every team.
Right.
You go to Philly right now, all they got is Philly shit. Eagles and the Philly,
right.
The baseball team. Mm-hmm. Other than that, you can't find a New York brim over there.
No.
That's foul.
No,
but
sir.
when you come to our city,
I don't know though. That. You sure about that?
Hell yeah. Next time you in Philly,
I'll have to look around.
Walk into one of them. They got this funny shit like Boscovs and.
Well, maybe that's because
shit like the malls, like shit like that in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Unless you go to like
slick right now.
Unless you go to like King of Prussia,
right?
Or some, these are like certain malls, but. They mainly got their teams, bro. Yeah. Like, this is all facts.
But everybody lives here, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody lives in
here. But they can throw a little sign out there. I ain't going over there just to wear that shit, but
right. Nah,
I fuck with Philly, though. I love Philly. Yeah. I've been around there a lot.
Philly's a suck.
But it's just biased, though.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Right now, though, the Eagles are undefeated, though. I just want to throw that out there.
But they like 2-0?
Nah, I mean, excuse me, the Eagles. Did I say the Phillies? Eagles are undefeated, and the Phillies are on the way to the Super Bowl. Sixers just lost, but I'm not actually into all sports. I'm really only into football. So
wait, you mixed it up. You said Phillies on the way to the Super Bowl.
Wow, did I say that?
Yeah, you just said it.
Wow, we got to edit that because I sound crazy right now.
You said Eagles.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
I'm like, wait, hold on.
Here's the problem. So here's the problem. I'm an off Philadelphia fan. I'm originally from Delaware, so I never switched up, right? But now that the Phillies are doing good, Eagles are doing good, and the Sixers they was hoping would do good. Mm-hmm. Everybody's throwing everything at me. I don't really care. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't really care about the Sixers or the Phillies, but people keep talking to me about it. I really only care about the Eagles.
Okay.
And when the Phillies win, I'll be like, yeah, I'm a Phillies fan because that's all I ever was cared about.
They probably going off of what you were saying.
Right, yeah.
Oh, so where you at now with it?
Right, so now I got to jump in real quick before it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
that's why I don't get involved in sports.
Right,
bro.
no, I hear you.
Ain't my lane. I feel
you.
I do music.
Now, one thing you are into is sneakers. Is that correct? Am I correct?
Yeah, I'm into working out a lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. What's your health regimen like?
What you mean?
Like, what do you? Yeah, but like, do you, do you run or do you lift weights?
I lift.
Like,
I lift, but I also do cardio.
Okay,
I do cardio. I'm not trying to be like, I'm a small dude, like naturally, so I ain't trying to be all brolic, can't fit. I like to get fly too. When you too brolic, you can't wear certain clothes. You know what I'm saying? People forget to, like, bro, your legs is too big to fit in them pants, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So I keep it to a minimum, but I've been working out a long time. My dad used to box.
Oh, say word. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't really take it where he wanted to take it, but he did have like a few pro fights.
Oh, that's what's up.
I think a few. But so I was introduced to like working out at a young age, and it's just something I kept doing over time. But that shit helped me. Like, it's therapy. You know what I mean? Definitely. It's always good to look good, feel good. So, and definitely the eating. Even now, like I'm more on it now. Like I be looking at certain ingredients and shit like that because it be some shit in there. Like you be like, yo, I'm putting this in my body, bro. Like it's crazy. Like, so I be on my shit. But like I said, like I'm not into like being a personal trainer and all that. Like I've done it. Like certain people I fuck with, but it's more personal for me. That's just something I like to do. So I'm definitely trying to do some fitness things later on down the line. Yeah, Peloton or something, or get a muscle milk or something. Protein.
Okay, it's possible.
You know what I mean? So that's a part of my everyday life. So I can't not talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's definitely something in the air. You know?
Yeah, definitely. As far as like in game, obviously you say I'm coming, I'm and get it, blah blah blah. But like, in a perfect world, next year, what would you want to be doing? Like
making music,
but
getting it out to the masses.
Do you want a Grammy? Do you want like?
I mean, I ain't really looking as far as that.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people that deserve Grammys never get one.
Yeah,
so I ain't really too stoked on that. But the goal is just like I said, get what's destined for me. Because this deeper than rap. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I really took my time with this. Like I made a lot of sacrifices to do what I'm doing. So like it's personal. But like I said, I'm always gonna be able to adapt. Gotcha. So when I see you next year, like I told you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't me on some like cocky shit because like I said, I'm still humble. I know anything can happen. I know things go left. I know things go right, but I went through enough of the things going left. That was my time to, do what I do. Yeah. And like I said, I'm coming in with pure intentions.
Yeah, okay.
Like ain't nothing sideways about it. Like I just want to make great music and shift the culture. Because like I said, there's a lane open. Yeah. And it's calling me. Right. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Yeah. And you got to understand it before anybody else do. So if I don't believe it, they not going to believe it.
Yeah, that's vision.
I believe that shit 1,000%. Yeah. Like, I ain't losing sleep over none of this. Yeah. Like, I know what's going on, and I know certain things are going to come with it, and I'm prepared. I'm prepared to deal with whatever come with it.
Okay. That's what's up,
I mean,
man.
I'm going to stand on my 10, like. Yeah. And whatever I believe in, my morals, my integrity, I ain't gonna let that be broken. Right.
Does your daughter know what you do and how nice you are as a rapper?
I mean, I don't know if she know how nice I am, but I think she had told me one time that somebody and that she was in school with like said they saw me on YouTube or something like that. Yeah, so I don't know, kids like they see on YouTube, they think you're rich and famous. Right. So you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be cool, but like I've took my daughter with me to the studio. Okay. When I did B equals MC Square, she was there for the whole I did that whole album in like 2 sessions.
Right, right.
So I had her sitting on the sofa with an iPad and headphones on.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So she was just chilling, but I ain't want her to hear certain things.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I really don't curse like that. Like I barely curse like in my music. I might say little stuff here and there. But I ain't too vulgar when it come to that. Right, right. You know what I mean? I understand I wanted to get to other ears. Yeah. So I don't want to have to do too much editing. Right. Even when I perform, I don't want to have to like, there's a whole blank space. Yeah. You can't figure out nothing to put there because it don't make sense. But I've took her with me to video shoots and stuff like that. Like I like her to see what's going on. So when I'm not around and I'm doing certain things like going back to me making sacrifices, daddy working. I ain't just, bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make sure she good long after I'm, whatever happened with me. So long as she said I'm good. Okay. I mean, that's just, so I let her know what's going on.
That's what's up. What next for you, man? you got any touring planned? Any like
Right now I got a lot of different offers of shows and stuff like that, and you know I'm just seeing what's good, what ain't. A lot of people be window shopping. You know what I mean? So you got to understand like when it's bullshit and when it's real, and you got to know, you know, people got credentials and you know what I mean? So I just I don't really jump at everything, which is why technically I don't really handle that side. Yeah. You know, I got somebody that deals with it, because as an artist, we not supposed to really, you can't deal with everything. You got to have people that speak on your behalf as far as the business and stuff like that. So I'm just, you know, allowing it to come, pause, like, and everything is just coming natural. Like, the energy I'm giving out is the energy I'm getting back.
Yeah, I feel you.
So for me, all I see is good things.
Yeah, that's what's
up. I mean, I'm just taking my time.
Yeah.
I'm taking my time and doing what makes sense for me.
Yeah.
To push it forward. Like, if somebody not on the type of time I'm on, I can't be around you. Like,
yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? It's nothing you helping me with. Like, it's no disrespect. Like, you over there, I'm over here, but I'm on a mission, bro. Like, and everybody around me got to be on the same type of time. Like, they got to be on the same mission for it to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I said salute to everybody that's you're a part of it and holding it down. But right now I'm just taking my time. Like I said, I got a lot of different avenues I could go right now. But we soon find a home for bars and see
that's what's up.
What work the best.
Okay. Yo, man, I appreciate you for coming through.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, it was you know, I've been listening for a long time, at least, you know, since the beginning of the music coming out.
Yes, sir.
And it's glad to have you here at One World, though.
Likewise,
yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, respect.